Oh God, what is it this time? That's right. It's Clayfighter. This was released for the Super NES. Hope you're prepared for the intro. This is a 2D fighting game in the vein of many 2D fighting games at the time, except it involves characters made from clay. There's a main game, a versus mode, and options. Pretty standard. You can affect the game's speed, we'll just bump it all the way up to 8, its difficulty, etc. There are 8 characters in this game and a shitty boss character, which you cannot play unless you have code. There's Bad Mr. Frosty, who is a snowman. Taffy, made from, well, taffy. Tiny, who's supposed to be some sort of wrestler. The Blob, who, he's pretty much a blob of clay. Blue Suede Goo, who's obviously a big Elvis ripoff. Why an Elvis ripoff? Why the hell not? Ichabod Clay, who's based off of haunted houses and the Headless Horseman and all that. Obviously there's a pumpkin for a head. And Helga, who's an opera singer. I don't know. And of course the clown Bonker. We'll go ahead and be... oh, the Blob. It's basic, you know, fighting game story. You fight everybody and you fight the boss and then you win.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the combatants for this extravaganza. The Blob versus Helga.
Psycho Crusher! Oh, no, here we go. Ah, Psycho... The moves are Street Fighter style, essentially. Ah, why? It's a throw right there. Alright, there you go. Some of them have range moves like fireballs. I think Blob spits a piece of himself at his opponent. The animation is actually part of, I don't know if you call it claymation, but clay was used. You can block by pushing back, I believe. Come on! There we go. There was another version of this game that was a tournament edition. It fixed a couple bugs, including the cheat to play as the boss. Now the in-game boss, actually he's just called End Boss. That's an end boss. Just a string of pearls with a bunch of moves from the opponents. This is not a game to be taken all that seriously. Clayfighter 2 would come out for the Super NES, Clayfighter 63 and 1/4 would come out for the N64, 1/3, excuse me. Like it matters. This game series has not been one considered all that good. In fact, 63 and 1/3 had a lot of problems with it, I hear. They would eventually create a championship edition for that and added a bunch of characters. This is one of 2 clay-themed games series on the Super Nintendo. The other being Claymates, which I have not played and have no opinion on. That's my phone going on. Oh, what is he doing? Was he hugging me? Let's say he was hugging me. I ate him! Ha! And that's pretty much Claymates in a nutshell. It's never going to be Street Fighter. This is actually made by the same people that made Weapon Lord. Somehow. Two fighting games are completely different. Would I recommend this? Maybe as a joke. It's not really what you would consider by any stretch of the imagination a well-crafted game. It's kind of funny. I mean, let's face it. It's a blob of clay fighting things like living Taffy and a freaking Elvis impersonator. You be the judge of whether it's serious or not. That's pretty much Clayfighter in a nutshell right there for you. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time with another video game. Adios.